Hello everyone, welcome to QA Labs for you. Hope you all are safe and healthy. Today in this session we have Sanjay Kumar as our guest. He is well known in the community for his inventions. So hi Sanjay, how are you?
Hello, Srikanth. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I am very much good. Actually, I was just waiting for that day that we can have a chat on your journey especially. So first of all, thank you for accepting our invite and joining us here.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for the invitation.
Okay, Sanjay. So, Sanjay, we can quickly like go through one by one on different questions and different topics so that we can get to know more about you. Like all of your
Sure.
followers and like all the community members are already aware about you and your journey. But like if I talk about your initial days, like your childhood or I can say college days. So, can you tell us about that journey?
Yeah, sure. I I'm coming from village, or you can say town. So that is there in UP, known as Mahoba district, and Kharela was the my town name.
Okay,
So there I have been born and brought up there. Did schooling and pass out in UP board,
okay,
and then I joined HBTI Kanpur. From there, I have done my BTech in chemical engineering.
okay,
So yeah, that's a small little background about my
okay,
schooling and graduation. So yeah,
okay.
it was always a little bit challenging coming from these UP
Small
board, and
village,
then
correct,
having
correct.
the
I,
having
I,
engineering
I,
where
I
you
can
were
understand.
not having any idea.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. So, Sanjay, like you are already in the technical part, but apart from technical work, what are other interest areas for you?
Yes. So earlier there were like lot many like used to roam around with friends and chit chat.
Okay,
But
okay,
now, yeah, I like swimming, driving. So
okay.
yeah, different interests. But because of COVID, nothing is happening. So
Correct.
most of the time is like, okay, coding and solving others problem.
Correct. So, Sanjay, like you are already working on this particular inventions like SelectorHub and TestCase Studio. So, first time when you have decided to do something for the community and like that too free of cost. So, why you have think around this thing and you have started something for the community?
Yes, so there was like always a motivation behind it, which comes from the community when you get the like good support, good response from the community, and when you do something, you feel like a lot more motivation when you hear some good review, and when you feel that okay, your problem is your solutions are going to solve millions of people's problems. So that's where it gives a lot of satisfaction. Of course, money is a very important part in our life and
Yes.
everyone's life, but sometimes you feel that apart from money something else is giving more pleasure to you. So that's
Correct.
where like you can say I got that initial kick, and I felt that like this is giving more pleasure to me rather than getting every month's fixed salary and also. So that's where like I thought like, okay, let me quit my job and start something like full time for the community, where I will not have any kind of restriction. There will not be any force that you cannot develop this thing, you cannot keep it this kind of innovation free.
Mhm.
So that's where like all those thoughts came in all together, and got a really amazing response and support from the whole community. And yeah, that's how selectors of journey got started, and yeah, it all got started slowly and it's growing.
Right. So that's great, Sanjay, that you are like doing something for the community and you are like passionate about that. So that's great. So Sanjay, like you are working on this invention Selectors Hub. So why you have decided to build something like next generation XPath? Like what things came into your mind when you have decided to work something like next generation and now automated solution like TestCase Studio? Both are like I can say very useful tools for the community. So why you have decided this?
Yes. So, like there were so many tools already like similar tools are available there in the market, but you know that n numbers of expert tools are there. But I'm sure like everybody who is watching, and you know that we always keep saying that we should not use an expert tool.
Correct.
And but we never found figure it out that whatever way we are writing the XPath or whatever tools we are using, like dev tools, everybody is using dev tools to write and verify. Those who are not aware about selectors of yet.
Correct.
So that was a like incomplete solution that used to give a, like many a times wrong information, and we were never aware about that. We thought like we considered DevTools as an standard solution.
Correct.
And still we were like with very proud we used to say that we are writing our own XPath, but we never understood that we are writing in a wrong way. We are verifying in a wrong way. So that's where I thought like we'll have to solve this problem, we'll have to change this thing, we'll have to change the perception of people, and we'll have to make everyone understand that this is wrong way and this is something where we will have to innovate. So that's where I got the idea of SelectorsHub, and I started working on that. And that's where like SelectorsHub came as a like very first smart editor for XPath and selectors, because there were like nothing as an smart editor like you have for every programming language. We have smart editors like for Java, Eclipse, IntelliJ, for JS, WebStorm, Sublime. So many smart editors are there for every programming language, and smart editors are the one which makes us expert in any kind of coding or programming language. Because but earlier we were like when we were writing XPath and selectors, we used to use dev tools, and
Correct.
there we are writing, and we were writing, those who are using still, that we are writing code in Notepad. So
Correct.
that's where I thought like, why still copying the attribute value then pasting it, why inspecting multiple times? There was nothing to verify shadow DOM selectors, there was
Correct.
nothing which can tell you that this X path, this selectors is wrong while
Mm-hmm.
verifying. So lots many thing was there which was missing. And
Correct.
in fact, like selectors up came as a boon for developers and testers, for
Mm-hmm.
whole industry, for whole world, which solves many impossible problems like shadow DOM. It was
Correct.
like never possible. People were wasting hours of time just to solve those selectors problem for shadow DOM. Now it's just a second thing.
Correct.
Nested iframe, dynamic elements, a lot more.
Correct, 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 Sanjay. I agree with your point because I have also struggled on that, like Shadow DOM or nested iframe. So yes, I agree with your point. So Sanjay, like journey is still going on. So who are your best supporters in the community? Like you can name anyone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I would say like not just one,
Yes.
everyone. Like if you count from like here to there, everyone is supporting. Like from the day one, whole community started supporting. Uh, like there is if you say that this person name,
Yes.
so I won't say like any one individual person, but
Yes.
everyone whole community is supporting SelectorsHub. And if we have to like, if I have to ever recall like anyone who is supporting selector, so the very first name which comes as a supporter, or I would say like, let's say patron, like who started financially supporting
Correct.
SelectorsHub from the day one. So the very first patron, Bridges Dev, I'm really
Okay.
thankful to him. Test check the enabler, or the very first enabler of the testers community. Then
Okay.
Adibayo, Pooja Shah.
Yes.
Uh, there are so many names are there. Test Project became the very
Yes.
first sponsor of SelectorsHub. So these
Yes.
are the people, these are the communities which started supporting SelectorsHub from the day one. And then like whole community, like everyone, like Naveen, Automation Lab, Mukesh Otwani,
Correct.
uh, RCA Academy. There are everyone like
Yes.
Raghopal, everyone like the testing academy.
Yes. Complete
Yeah, complete whole
community.
community. Like if I'm sorry, like if I'm not able to recall someone's name or
Correct.
not telling, I'm just, that's why I'm saying like
Yes.
everyone, like whole community supported. Because
Correct.
like Rahul Sethi Academy,
Correct.
he is helping a lot. So whole community is helping a lot basically. So the point is like Arun Maturi as well, the QA of
Correct.
folks. So basically, in short, I would like to say that everyone is supporting, and the reason behind the getting a lot of community support and everyone is supporting, because Selectors Hub is the standard platform which is helping people to learn,
Mm-hmm.
not just to save the time, it is helping industry to learn the right concept,
Correct.
apart from saving time in their work, day-to-day work. So that's where like everybody is loving it and supporting
Mm-hmm.
this community product.
Correct. Correct. Even Sanjay, I have seen one post in the LinkedIn as a meme, like where he is saying Sanjay is angel for QA community. So how you feels after getting so much of love from the community?
So I would say this is a feeling like
Yes,
you just uh, it's a feeling like which we can't like express sometimes with the words.
correct.
So it's like immense pleasure you get from the inside, where and that's where I used to get a lot of push and motivation to work hard for the community. So yeah,
Yes.
it's
Oh,
really feel really good.
okay, okay, fine. So Sanjay, like we all know we are like common man, but now you are a creator. So how is your journey from a common man to a creator? Do you remember your first day when you have decided to become a creator?
uh, so it's not like that we decide to become a creator, or
Yes,
I mean anything like we generally such kind of things, they it happened like Newton never decided that he will
correct.
become an inventor or something
Mm-hmm,
like that. Einstein never decided that he will become.
mm-hmm,
So something similar is here, that one day I got an idea of like inventing such expert tools,
mm-hmm,
and another day. But yeah, when I started for SelectorsHub, yes, that was a predetermined thing, that yes, I will have to
mm-hmm.
work this way only, then and I will create new tools and I will invent. So yes, SelectorsHub was pretty much pre-planned.
Okay.
And but if I talk about like how it started, like at the beginning itself, the very first invention Crowpath was there. So
Yes,
that was like okay, some idea came, then like it happened that okay, I got the idea of Crowpath, and
okay,
certain incidents was there, and after that I started working on that. And then as soon as the community started loving it, and I
mm,
felt that yes, it is solving people's problem, my solutions are good for people. And that's where I got thought like okay, now this is the career path, and this is the field where I belong, and this is where I should work more hard rather than a regular job writing test script and other stuff automating for one person. That's where
correct.
I thought like if my solution is solving problems for millions of people, then I should work on that direction to solve the problems for millions of people, rather than just working for a like a small project or for a company.
Okay, okay, fine, fine, Sanjay. So, Sanjay, like you are a successful creator right now, everyone is accepting your inventions, but there must be some struggles you have faced as a creator. So, can you share some of them?
Yes, absolutely. Like, this kind of journey never comes like with an easy path. Of course, there were like lots of hurdle, lots of pain points, and sometimes few we are able to share with the community, with everyone. And like, if I would say, like most of the time, it happened that real struggle
Hmm.
doesn't come, never come upfront. We have to like 10-20% come upfront. So yes, like last year, like when COVID started, that
Hmm.
time a lot of uncertain things start happening in my life, and I had to leave Bangalore, leave my job. And it was the time like last year around June. Yeah, last year June it was the time. That's where like April, May, June, it all started. Like lots of uncertain things started happening. I had to leave Propad. I had to leave my job, and then COVID was there. This was the moment when people were like thinking that uh, people were like thinking that we cannot uh, will we our job is not secure, we will
Correct.
not get the job. And that's where I left my job to start this kind of journey, that we, no, I will work for full time for the community. Then I had to, like due to financial issue, I had to leave Bangalore that time, and medical issues were also there at that time itself because of COVID. So I left Bangalore with like full luggage and everything. I was well settled in Bangalore from last 10 years.
Okay.
And the same time I was supposed to invent and create something new for the community and for myself as well, because I was supposed to survive.
Hmm.
So I left Bangalore. I had to leave Bangalore,
Okay.
came Kanpur. In Kanpur, actually, I started working on SelectorsHub and developed SelectorsHub there itself, and
Hmm.
was launched in Kanpur as well,
Okay.
from the Kanpur itself. And there in the Kanpur, my house was not there built up. I was also constructing the house, and at the same time was working on this
Okay.
SelectorsHub. So lots of struggle were there in the initial days, and of course financial issue were there, because now the salary was not salary was not supposed to come, no
Correct.
product was there.
Mhm.
And then like when you start something, and till today itself, like there is no fixed amount, like
Mhm.
there are people who are supporting, donating, there are patron who are supporting a lot,
Mhm.
there are some companies as well who are supporting SelectorsHub now. So initially it was a lot of a struggle, and then apart from all this, like which we talk about, lots of other struggle used to keep on
Correct.
going. So
Correct.
it's
Correct.
always like and sometimes like you do lot many people appreciate, but sometimes you also, you might have seen recently, like when I requested people for donation and support, sometimes
Yes.
people
Yes.
also like start saying something else. So
Yes.
so
Yes.
lots of things you have to keep on facing, but at the same time you have to keep motivated yourself so that like you can work hard and you can deliver the best product for the community.
Correct, correct, Sanjay. I appreciate your efforts. So, Sanjay, like till now, you have faced so many struggles, and from these struggles, what you have learned? Like, what are your learnings as a creator?
uh yes, so like as a creator, there are like lots of learning,
Mm-hmm.
of course, like we I mean, so far I have understand that if you believe that your product can solve many problems, your product or your idea can solve millions of people's problem, then start working on that.
Mm-hmm.
uh, Not just like, okay, you can build the product, but
Mm-hmm.
to make it work for everyone, you will have to give a lot of support. You will have to look out the problems of everyone's, and you will have to provide the support. You will have to make sure that everybody is it your application is solving everyone's problem. So basically like building a product or creating a product is not something that which will make your product successful, which will
Okay.
make a creator successful. The
Mm-hmm.
kind of support, the kind of feedback you accept from the people and then you implement in your product, that's where a product becomes successful, that's where a creator becomes successful. A creator becomes successful when his product or innovation becomes successful and starts solving millions of people's problems. So I believe like what I have learned so far is that like it's not just the product development, it's not just the inventing of a product,
Mm-hmm.
it is maintaining the product, it is about all about delivering the uh, solution for each and every user should be happy there. So
Mm-hmm.
that's where like yeah, I believe like this is my learning basically so far. And
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
there are a lot more, of course.
Yes, 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 I agree. There are lots more. So, Sanjay, like this tool is now globally accepted. So, must be you have received some appreciations or some awards. So, you can share those things with us.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yes, yes. So apart from like this work and learning, I like in very initial days itself, like after 3 4 months of launch, Selectors was globally accepted, and it was started being used in like more than 150 countries, and
Mhm.
almost every company of the world, like Google, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, everywhere it is using. And appreciation is definitely, I got the Indian Achievers Award for 2020 for my innovation Selectors
Mhm.
Hub. So that was like really huge and great recognition and wonderful achievement, of course, I must say. And yeah, definitely. And apart from that, like the big recognition, the big achievement for me is the like people, when people call it a boon for
Correct,
boon for
correct.
software testers
Yes,
and developers, lifesaver tool. So those are like really achievements and award, and like 5-star rating product.
yes.
Like if you see that there are almost 1,000 ratings, one of the very first selectors and expert tool is there out there in the world which has crossed the 1,000 ratings. And out of 1,000, like there are almost like 975-star ratings. So hardly like very few products are there in the world with this kind of rating. So yeah, this is like really amazing feedback and achievements for selectors. So
Okay, okay, fine. So, Sanjay, like you are successful. I think you can also share some of your advice or suggestions to new creators, like what things they must follow.
yeah, I must say, like, if you believe in your idea can solve problems for many, and you have that confidence. So you definitely you should work on that. And like, it's not just that like you have invented and created and deployed your product, and people started using, you will have to like uh, make it to reach everyone. You will have to convince the people. You should be ready to work hard 24 by 7 on
Mhm.
your product, then only it will become successful. You will have to hear the feedback, take all the negative feedback positively and work on them.
Correct,
So
correct.
that is like main advice,
Yeah.
because like when we basically deliver the very first version or very first product into the market, you
Yes.
hear a lot of negative feedback, a lot of uh, uh, review comments, and that's
Yes.
where many times people get like demotivated, and they
Mhm.
feel like, okay, it's not working out. But not that way. If you start working on those feedback,
Mhm.
you will definitely reach somewhere, and you will be able to achieve something.
Okay, okay, fine. So Sanjay, like currently everyone is appreciating your efforts as well as you are in the list of successful creator. But I feel like behind every successful creator, there are some different failures whom he must learn, or I can say like keep himself motivated. So can you share some of your failures from which you have learned something and keep yourself motivated?
uh, yes, yes. So as like there are of course lots of failure, and to keep motivated myself, I always what I used to do, I start looking at like what all people say about my product
Mhm.
innovation. I start sometimes reading the reviews, like whenever I feel low, I just open the reviews and read about the post of the people in their like social media, LinkedIn, Twitter, and then read the review at the Chrome store. So I feel motivated that this is something that I can do. Like my solutions are solving these many problems.
Mhm.
So so I feel like whenever I feel that, oh, this is not working, that is not working, I always keep looking at them and getting the positive energy. I start getting the positive energy from there, and that's where like I start feeling motivated and work hard, more
Oh,
hard work on that,
oh,
those things. So that is where I used to get any energy. And yes, of course there will be like certain points where we start feeling like sometimes it happened that you do something, then people come say bad words about your product, like you
mhm.
know that you are asking for the support before like reading something, that what you have written over there,
Right.
what you are asking from the people, from the user, they just uh, say bad words, give 1 star rating.
Yes.
So these things of course will come, and will have to face at a certain point of time.
Mhm.
So but also take them always positive. You
Mhm.
hear bad words only when like you start becoming successful, or you are,
I
whenever you
agree.
are in the whenever you are in a right way or right path,
Mhm.
definitely you will be hearing. So whenever you hear the negative or something very bad about you,
Mhm.
make
It
sure
means
that
you are on the
it
correct.
means you are on a right track, basically.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. So Sanjay, can you share some of your like mentors or guide which help you a lot in this journey?
Yes, yes, definitely. Like so, I for me it's like everyone is mentor, like whole community is the mentor, basically. It's
Mhm.
not like just one person
Mhm.
for me in this journey. And a lot of lots of my colleague, my friends who help me a lot, keep me helping a lot, like in this day-to-day work. One of my very close friend, Raghunandan Gupta, he used to keep helping me a lot, like with the different ideas
Mhm.
that you should work on this and that.
Mhm.
Then lots of community members are there. Pradeep Sundarajan, Mulya CEO, he keeps me always motivated. He always keeps me showing the path, like you should do this way, that way. So lots of people from the community are there, those who keep motivating, keep me guiding, like whenever I what I should do, what I should not do, or what track I used to follow. So yeah, there are like people who always keep advising and helping.
Okay.
And whole community, I used to basically like whatever ideas and other stuff you will see on like so I always keep learning from you people, all the community people.
Mhm.
Like one of my friend Gaurav Khurana is there. He always keep letting me know that, Sanjay, this feature could be good, this we can improve this way, that way. Like if you look at the change log of SelectorsHub,
Mhm.
you will find his name almost in every release over there.
Okay.
QTP Sudhakar is there, Naveen Automation Labs is there, Rahul Sethi, Mukesh Otwani. So
Okay.
all these people are there, those who keep giving the good feedback, how you can improve the product, what could we do, what can be done, what could be done.
Right.
So all those people, everybody, like whole community. And I always keep learning from the bad reviews. I keep learning from the problems of the people, from the freshers, beginners.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So Sanjay, like you have released different versions of Selectors Hub. So I just want to know how many members are there in your team?
Uh, so this is a one-man army
Oh
with a
my
whole
God.
community, whole community support, I would say.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
that's great. So, like, is there any process that community members can join you for the betterment of Selectors Hub and self-learning, like any internship program?
Yes, so for internship program, like if somebody join,
Mhm.
definitely they can like approach, and yes, I used to provide that internship program as well. So
Okay,
yes, if anybody wants, they can feel free to connect with me. All the connection, contact links and everything they will find on the SelectorSub website.
okay, okay, fine, fine. So, like, have you ever represented your inventions in any startup meets to get support from industry experts? Any thoughts?
No, no, not yet, not
Not
yet.
yet.
So I
Okay.
used to like present on like LinkedIn
Uh,
and social media, YouTube. So yes, that way, but never presented like that way.
okay. So, any further plans? Like,
So I mean, plans are always there. Like lots of plans. It's not like but yeah, it's not anything like that immediately is
mhm,
planned for something like that. But yeah, plans used to keep coming in, keep
mhm.
changing, keep developing. So those are always there.
Oh,
Change is always constant.
correct, correct, correct. And it is required.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sanjay, like for your particular inventions, you are requesting for the support. So, any specific reason or any specific objective? Although you have explained very well, but here you can also explain your pointers so that other community members who are like giving you 1 star rating just because you are asking for the support. I think if they will use the Selectors Hub, they must give you 5 star.
Yeah, so definitely, like, of course, like, there is always a positive purpose behind asking the support, because any free product could not be, any free service or anything cannot be run without support in this world, right?
Correct.
Like, we feel like one of the friend has written very well, or like, in fact, like even Google, uh, company like Google has, like, they also have to make, after sometimes, like, they make the Google photos paid, they asking for the subscription of the YouTube. So are they those product became the useless till date, they were like free. But
Correct.
if the company like Google and Facebook or Microsoft or like Instagram, if they cannot run their product without earning money, they
Mhm.
cannot run free forever. So one guy can, how one guy can run a product free forever without support. So that's where, like,
Yes.
even though like it's not a that I'm ever going to make a subscription based or something like that, but yes, none of the product in the world can be run free forever without the support from someone. Either it will be the user support or it will be the one company support. So of course,
Correct.
like you all, I also have family, I also need the bread and butter for every day, and in fact, like, lots of uh, fund is required to for the like laptop development, this and
Correct.
that, meetups, we used to do a lot of these things. So yes, of course, the fund and money is like the really required. If that will not be there, like, and that is one of the reason that when such kind of great product and innovation doesn't get the community's user support and not the company support, that's where they start dying and not
Correct.
run for long. But I'm not gonna happen that. So
Correct.
definitely I will make sure some or other way that it will be keep growing and it will be free forever for the community. So that is the reason that's where, like, support is really required. Without your support, it's really impossible that to keep a product running free forever.
Correct. Correct. And I request all the viewers, please support Selectors Hub and TestCase Studio so that Sanjay can give us more inventions or more tools for the community. Okay. So Sanjay, I have seen you are releasing back-to-back updates of Selectors Hub and enabling different features within a specific time. So it means you are you have some different time management strategy. So can you suggest some tips to our viewers on time management? Any tips?
Yes, so I would say like I'm not a great time management person, so not much comment on that because whatever I feel about the like whenever I feel that this could be a good feature or good these could be like good innovations for the people, it can solve more problems for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Then I start working immediately on that and keep delivering that. And because I work alone and 24/7 and everyone's problem and innovation, and now there are two products, so not very good with the time management, but yeah, I will have to learn more on that. So as of now
Okay.
I won't advise much on that. But
Okay.
yes, because currently like because of lots of work, lots of things around happening around, so yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, as like maybe like in future I will grow team size, and that's where I will start more on that the
Time
time
management.
management thing and etc. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Sanjay, like what are next things in your pipeline? At least you can share some of the highlights of your roadmap.
Yes, yes. So the next is very next is 4.0, which is coming very soon.
Okay.
So I have already given the preview of last week. We had this preview of 4.0. So I would really encourage people that they can go and watch the selectors of 4.0 preview. It's really amazing, incredible
Mhm.
innovations there, and
Okay.
it is going to help a lot people. So yeah, definitely I would recommend that. It has a very good time saver features. 4.0 selectors of 4.0. Current version is 3.0, which people are using.
Okay.
Maybe by the time people will watch this interview, they will be having the hands-on 4.0.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So I think we must use and we must wait for 4.0.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So Sanjay, like before closing this particular session, I just want that you suggest something for freshers like 2020 or 2021 pass out, because right now this COVID thing is going on and they are struggling. So what you can suggest them?
Uh, yes. So it's not actually the market right now is much better than the previous one. There are like lots of job coming in, and like a very good market, lots of opportunities are there. In fact, before it was less, so
Mhm,
it's not like because of COVID that we are having the less job and all.
mhm,
Actually there are more jobs and other stuff. So keep just preparing, look, keep making your profile better, keep in whichever field you're working or whatever you are learning, so keep growing, keep learning there, and definitely it will help a lot. And jobs are lots of jobs and openings are there. Market is gonna really good very soon, and I'm sure like COVID situation will end up very soon. So it is going to help a lot. Don't worry about it. Jobs and all is very good, market is very good.
mhm,
There are lots of opportunity, companies are earning like anything because there is no much investment for them. Like they are lots of in many aspect they are saving a lot of money.
mhm.
So definitely, and companies are earning, and there are money, good money in the market, people are growing, companies are growing. So definitely good jobs and market is good. They will
Okay.
get it. Just keep learning and keep growing.
Okay, okay. So I think that's a good advice to all the freshers graduate. Okay, Sanjay, like right now we have some time. If it is possible, you can showcase some small demo about TestCase Studio or SelectorsHub and any special use case you want to share.
Sure, let me just share my screen and quickly
Oh,
show you.
yes.
Can you make me host?
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, yes. It is visible.
Perfect. So let me just first show you the SelectorShub.
Okay.
So those who are watching, if they are new to SelectorShub, friends, SelectorShub is the free browser plugin which is available for all the browser. Here on selectorsub.com website, you will find all the downloads links for any of the browser, whichever browser you want to download. So if you click on, let's say, Chrome, so I have already installed, you will find remove add to Chrome button here.
Okay.
So and after installing, just restart your browser, and where you will find SelectorShub in the browser. One option is here right away. You will on the context menu, you will find you can copy the relative XPath and all.
Okay.
Here logo will be there on the toolbar.
Okay.
You will find more options. I will also recommend, like here we, because we are going to show very quick demo.
Okay.
So here on the website itself, you will find the detailed tutorial. So I would request that please watch this detailed tutorial here on SelectorShub website.
Okay.
And now suppose we want to write the XPath for any of the elements. So what you do, write or generate, right click,
Okay.
click on inspect. Here on the left side, this is DOM, and here on the right side, there will be sidebar.
Okay.
SelectorShub will be the last tab, or you can just expand so you can see the SelectorShub. So
Okay.
this is where SelectorShub you will find, and when you will open SelectorShub, this is how it will look like to you, and this is very neat and clean. And the one which you are seeing, this is 4.0 version, the
Okay.
upcoming next version.
Mm-hmm.
So here you will find all the possible selectors for the inspected element, like this one. So when you scroll like down, so you will see all those, or you just click on expand, so you will see what all selectors are possible for this inspected element. You see that relative CSS selector, relative XPath, index XPath, jQuery.
Query.
These are the two new selectors which has been introduced in 4.0. Then JS path, class name, and all the occurrences of them will be there. You
Okay.
can if you want to write your own XPath, you can build your own XPath very quickly, like you write here. You see that like in a smart editor you get the auto suggest.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how you can build your own XPath very quickly. If you make any mistake in your XPath, SelectorsHub is the very first tool which gives you the proper error message that what is missing in your XPath, so that you can fix it. If you want to save this value, the save feature is there, you can save the value. Yeah, and you can, lots more features are there, like it is generating with XPath or CSS selector is generated with ID. Suppose you
Okay.
doesn't want to generate with ID, you can uncheck the ID box.
Okay.
This is generating with text, you doesn't want,
It's
uncheck this, it will generate without text. So lots of features are there. You can generate with multiple XPath in a single sort for multiple elements like this. So this is
okay.
how it will generate. You
Okay.
can inspect the dynamic element,
Mm-hmm.
and here you can also generate the XPath with access. Now
Okay.
this is a new feature,
Okay.
so this is really amazing, which is coming in 4.0. So
Okay.
suppose you want to write an XPath for, let's say, certificate with respect to TestCase Studio.
Okay.
So what you have to do, you just inspect the TestCase Studio
Mm-hmm.
and then certificate, and there
Okay.
you see. So it will
Okay.
generate the XPath with respect to some other element as well.
Wow.
So this is going to be like, let's say you want to generate XPath for donate with respect to change log.
Okay.
So first you inspect change log, then you inspect donate.
Okay.
So this is going to be very helpful. You see that you generated access XPath automatically,
Correct.
which
Correct.
is amazing.
Yes.
You want
Yes.
to now you are going to get this smart maintenance feature.
Okay.
So suppose you have a complete script and you want to verify all the XPath. So
Okay.
what you do, you just copy complete script and paste it here, uh, and paste it here, and see the magic. All the XPath and everything is
Okay.
verified just in single shot.
That's
And here
amazing.
you will get the occurrences. And if just go to that page for whichever page that selectors are. So
Mm-hmm.
basically those selectors were from this page. So if I go to the correct page,
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend people to watch the detailed tutorial of SelectorsHub,
Okay.
so they will understand. You see that all these are like one matching node, and this is not matching, so this is zero. So this
Okay.
is how, like, there are so many features are there in SelectorsHub. You just keep exploring,
Mm-hmm.
and you will love it.
Okay.
You can copy the value from the right click itself if you doesn't want to open SelectorsHub. So you see
Okay.
that this is here, and you can also like customize this one, that whatever selectors you want in the context menu. So
Okay.
that also you can do. Here you will see all of them here.
Okay.
And then let me quickly show the test case studio. So
Yes.
test case studio is also another browser extension. Download link you will get here from the selectors of website, this one.
Okay.
So this is another plugin, times huge time saver plugin, which helps you a lot to uh, write your manual test cases automatically. Basically converts your manual actions into the English sentences,
Okay.
as well as it helps a lot in reproducing the bug,
Okay.
because you need the steps to reproduce the bug, right? So what you
Correct.
have to do, there is a test case studio logo here after installing. Again, this is a browser extension.
Okay.
Install it for whichever browser you want.
Mm-hmm.
Click on this logo here. This will open the test case studio window like this, and after that you start performing your action. So let's say on this website I click on certificate,
Okay.
I clicked on sponsor, I would also suggest those who are watching, take this certification program.
Okay.
Click on sponsor, click on, let's say, TestCase Studio. We click on here, homepage.
Mhm.
Then suppose we are searching for, let's say we search for TestCase Studio,
Mhm.
press enter. Certain actions we have performed. And
Okay.
now on this page, suppose we got a bug. So
Okay.
how we can get all those steps which we have followed, right? We are not able to, it's not possible that we can recall all those steps. So
Correct.
here, if you look at this window now, automatically everything is done for you. You need not to do anything. You see that open website,
Okay.
selectorshub.com, then we click on certificate, then we click on sponsor, then we click on test case studio, click on SelectorsHub,
Mhm.
enter in search box, then we press enter key. So everything, all the steps has been recorded. XPath is generated for everything. CSS selector is for generated for every step.
Okay.
So now you basically, as a manual tester, you got all the steps. As a developer, you got the test case which you want to, if you want to share with the testers or developer, vice versa.
Correct.
If any issue comes in production, you have the documented record. This test case you can save in your system. You can upload this test case in your Jira or test management tool.
Mhm. Okay.
You have the expected result column here. You can add the expected result. If you have anything, you can customize this column. Like if you doesn't want to see this expected result, you can remove this. If you doesn't want CSS selector, you can remove this. So
Okay.
lots of lots more features are there in test case studio as well. So I
Mhm.
would recommend that watch the detailed tutorial on SelectorShub YouTube channel. Here you will get the link as well. On the
Okay.
website as well, you will get the link. So please watch this detailed tutorial about these. So these are the huge time saver tools which are helping a lot people, and both are the 5-star rated product. And you just read the review, like you will get that how useful product these are. Like if you ever get a chance, just look at the review of the people, those who are using, what they are saying. Both are 5-star rated product, and they are helping a lot whole industry.
I agree. I totally agree, Sanjay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you have given a basic idea about TestCase Studio as well as Selectors Hub. So all the viewers can try at least once and they can understand the power of these tools. So Sanjay, I just want to thank you for sharing your journey with all the community members, and we hope that your journey will act as an inspiration for others too. Okay.
Yeah, definitely, it was such a pleasure.
Yes. Yes. So thank you once again, Sanjay.
Thank you so much, Srikanth. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Bye bye.